We are now getting an early look at how people are reacting to this massive change ahead of next week's public hearing.
Yeah, roughly 500 people have already signed up to speak. Our Max Marcilla joining us live here in studio today. Max, I know you got a chance to look at some of the hundreds of written statements that have been sent in already and submitted. What's your takeaway?
The main takeaway is that there is massive support for this new stadium at the RFK site. That support coming from people who live in Wards 7 and 8, also Commanders fans across the DMV and across the country who want to see their team back on the site of its glory days. As DC's mayor celebrates a deal to bring the Commanders back to the RFK Stadium site, many burgundy and gold diehards are doing the same. Ahead of DC Council's Tuesday public hearing, we've read more than 250 testimonies and spoke with some who wrote them.
It means a lot to anybody that is a true fan of DC.
About 80% are supportive of a new stadium.
Be able to feel the vibrancy of the city, be able to see the diversity of the city around the stadium. That's what it's all about. I mean, that's why people love sports.
We read people's visions of a future of economic and community-based opportunities in Ward 7. This woman writing, "No matter the last part of our team's name, the first part has always and will be Washington." But as with any project of this size, the opinions are varying and some even a bit complicated. Ariana Dugan supports the project but wants to see more local housing and job opportunities.
Considering local workers and funding workforce development for local workers to contribute with the construction, the maintenance, the running of the facilities.
The stadium's right behind me.
Ben Bowman lives in the shadow of the stadium and likes a lot of things about the deal, but can't overcome his disdain for the planned parking garage here.
They're talking about putting right here, like in the quiet neighborhood, and that would just kind of be a disaster for quality of life here in Kingman Park.
Then there are people who oppose the project based on the financing of it. This woman writing, "It's horrifying to contrast how much money DC is proposing to commit to this project with the devastating cuts to social services in the mayor's 2026 budget." Now, some of those people who you just heard from submitted their testimonies because they won't be able to be here for that Tuesday public hearing. You saw that Commanders fan who lives in Puerto Rico, travels back to the DC Metro once a year for a Commanders game. So that's all happening Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, officials from the Commanders and the mayor's office, they will testify in front of the DC Council.
Oh, Max, clearly the support from the community, yet still some legitimate concerns. Any indication at this hour where council may be leaning?
Well, we know that Chairman Phil Mendelson, who you heard from earlier, he said that, they have the votes to get this done. He expects it'll get done on Friday for that first vote. But DC Council needs 2/3 of its council members to pass this. And again, every member has something different that's important to them as this deal kind of reaches the end zone, as you said, Chris. There are still potentially last-minute negotiations. Ultimately, we'll find out in a week and a day.
See if any flags are thrown. All right, Max.
All right, thank you.